North Carolina, as we get ready for this interconference contest right here. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. This is the first game in the Grizzlies road trip.
And guys, this is what I call one of those boomerang road trips. I mean, it's not long, but they'll have a chance to get some things done here.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides you with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Grant. Score the basket. Nice shot. After missing his first attempt.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Washington. Pass to Griffin. Back to Washington. From the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, this is what Bridges' off-the-ball awareness can get him. I mean, rebounds and second-chance buckets.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Anthony. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Here's Morant. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Ball. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
A main staple of Griffin's game. You can tell he loves getting up to dunk.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Now, here's Grant. And that one's good. Morant's got 6.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Ball with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Back to Ball. In the corner, it's Griffin. Stolen by Jackson. Morant looking around. It's Jackson with the drive. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And here are the Hornets now, following the score by Memphis. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside. It's tipped.
Oh, nice defense from Bridges. When he hustles like this, he's capable of swatting shots.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Some changes for Memphis. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Left side, ball. But they get it back. And Ball slams it in.
Alert play on the part of Washington. He's a much stronger player when he shows the type of awareness and unselfishness.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Noel. Count that one. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball with it. He has 6. In the corner, it's Griffin. A 3 ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Griffin's got 5.
Look at that solid release on the shot. Griffin, he's been working on it, and he's helping to stretch the defense.
Allen outside. On the wing, Brooks. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. There's the drive. Out to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. How about that?
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And you see this.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Hornets ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. He has 6. And finished off by Morant.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. He says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides his team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Good on the second free throw. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Morant outside. Takes it inside. Pass to Melton. Tries again. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop is defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
Outside Rose. Into the lane. The putback. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Oladipo. Rose with the block. Now here's McDaniels. A beautiful reverse layup. McDaniels got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Jackson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. And here are the Grizzlies. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom. It's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Jackson misses. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Rose. That's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Morant outside. Grant gets a wide open look. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Pass to Melton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move was fine.
Outside for Griffin. For the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. And the shot is good.
I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. At the top of the key, Bridges. They grab their own miss. Washington. Outside, Ball. Shoots the 3. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Washington's got his first points in this one.
Well, this kind of hustle means a lot to Washington's team. It's why they enjoy playing.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Now, Ball. He's got 8. Pass to Griffin. Back to Washington. Outside Anthony. Takes a 3. The rebound by Grant. Memphis trailing here. Now Morant. Right side Jackson. Uncovered. And the jumper is good.
Oh, this is just being a good teammate. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Washington. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant, right side. And finished off by Morant.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Ball. Count that bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
Both good from the line that time. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ball with it. He's got 13. Driving in. In the corner, it's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges got the lead up to 5 now for the Hornets. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 17.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Picked by Anthony, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Outside ball. To the wing on the left. Here's Griffin. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Bridges with the board. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Anthony. Knocked away. Oladipo with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Morant with a wide open look. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside ball. From outside the arc. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Morant outside. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Timeout, timeout.
And the Hornets call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
.110 left in the third quarter of the game. And the wide open shot from Morris. Hits the three-point bomb. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. And the Hornets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Rose. And here's Bullock from the arc. He's off on that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Gay outside. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Second chance shot. And Cousins puts it back in. Cousins has got his second bucket.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
On the wing, Brooks. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Memphis shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Morris for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We come back right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Hornets call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Anthony. A three-pointer is right on target.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
And Oladipo, here we go. He gets it in there. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. The lead is 2. With the drive. Pass to Bullock. Charlotte moving it around. 6 to shoot. And here is Bridges. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Hornets call time here.
And one of the things that stands out when you see Bridges, that explosive leaping ability.
Well, yeah, he gets off the ground quickly and makes adjustments in mid-air. There's a smoothness to his athleticism. He's still putting it all together, but there's a lot to work with.
And Memphis making a change here. Memphis trailing here. Anthony on the double team. Pass to Morant. He takes it in. The kick out to Oladipo. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the touch Oladipo puts on his shots, so silky. He just glides it in from there.
Outside Anthony. Back to Ball. They get it again. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Ariza. A wide open look here for Oladipo. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's the Hornets ball. Here's Ball. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
They get a hand on it. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
And it's Morant missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Over to the wing. Pass to Melton. Oladipo with the ball. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Melton. And another miss by Memphis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Bridges, guarded by Jackson. Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Memphis.
Morant outside. Jackson in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets trail by 4. Outside Anthony. And here is Ball.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Right side Jackson, and he banks in the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
Pass to Bullock. Now here's Anthony. Outside, Ball. And there's the drive. Money!
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Back to Morant. Jackson with the screen. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Pass to Anthony. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now here's Morant. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this
When I left Marissa, I was boulevard status, battling